This is fresh.
What's going on, VV gang? Welcome back to the channel, All Things Strange. It's your man, Dr. Strange, and it looks like we're back in action. So you know what I'm asking, are we stacking or slacking on? Looks like we are getting Fantastic Four, number 10. So over here on VV's Twitter, and you know how we do it, man. We got to check out the drop details, of course, dig into the covers, see what's going on there. Gonna definitely be able to hop in to Key Collector, get some background info on the comic. I believe my man Chris Severs hit me up with some Go Collect info, so we'll also get to check that out as well, man. But I have no idea if I'm stacking or slacking on Fantastic Four number 10, so I gotta check it out, see what's going on with the drop. I gotta see what the price is looking like. I haven't had a chance to look at this drop at all, man. So we're gonna figure it out together. Check it out right now, man. So yeah, we're here on VV's Twitter, checking it out. And it says Fantastic Four versus Doctor Doom. Doctor Doom kidnaps Reed and uses special technology to switch bodies with him. When the rest of the Fantastic Four suspects nothing, Doom begins his plan to destroy the Fantastic Four from within. Written by Stan Lee with art by Jack Kirby, man. So there we have that. And yeah, from what I'm getting a glimpse at, I'm digging these covers already. Let's hop on over to VV's blog site, blog.vv.me. And we can see right here in stores for 30 days only. So we always have to keep that in mind nowadays with our current drops, man. So checking out a little bit of further information right here. The next offering in VV's digital comic lineup continues with another iconic comic from Marvel, Fantastic Four number 10, limited edition, fully readable, with 5 cover variants in blind box format. And this drop features cover variant art by Jack Kirby, common, uncommon, and secret rare. Roge Antonio Rain Burrito. They did the rare and the ultra rare. Man. I like this. I like this little tidbit of information, how they're breaking it down. Give Jack Kirby his props, on the secret rare. We already know, the iconic work that he did on the cover. So I like that, man. I like that. Let's jump on down here and get to the drop details. So we have a drop date of August 14th. That's going to basically be tomorrow, man. So got to get this done. Got to figure this out, right? We got to start year 1961. 5 cover variants. List price is $6.99. And we just had, I believe that was Fantastic Four number 9 drop a couple of days ago. Not doing too great in the market, which I'm happy for because I was able to get a rare for, I think, like 5 gems, something crazy. So I love it because, again, when we looked at the real price value on Fantastic Four number 9, it's pretty nice. It was pretty nice, you know what I mean? So I was able to definitely grab up a couple of commons. I did miss the actual drop, but yeah, I did, what I usually do, man. Just keep an eye on it in that aftermarket, and boy, when that burn happens, I don't know what's gonna happen, but I'm just trying to be prepared. I digress. So we got 3,000 total editions, man. And the first available edition for public sale is going to be number 163. And that's going to break down to 1,200 commons, 780 uncommons, 600 rares, 300 ultra rares, and 120 secret rares. And again, this is not like last year, when I used to go over these numbers and it's like, oh, these are the numbers that are set in stone. And that's just it. It's like, nah, not really. Because after 30 days, man, once it burns, if this did not sell out, all of these numbers need to be readjusted. I would like, for there to be some sort of central hub or place where we could actually just easily see it, just the same way it's laid out right here. Like, just see what was burnt and what remains. You know what I mean? Not like what's on the market currently for sale or anything like that. Just out of what, this 1,200, how many were burned, blah, blah, blah. I'm pretty sure, though, that they I've seen something on their Twitter page before, their X page before, that kind of showed that. And I think at one point there might have been some information on the app, or maybe it might have been a web app that shows that. Like it shows like remaining editions or editions burned. But I think they've gone back and forth from showing that or not, you know. But yeah, there you have that. A total of 342 editions across all 5 rarities, going to be picked up by Veve. And again, this is in store for 30 days only, man. So, without further ado, let's check out these covers, man. We got the classic cover art by Jack Kirby. This is too clean. I think it's hilarious. Um, how I didn't really know the backstory on number 10, and all I did was I saw the cover, and I was like, yo, who drew this? I was like, why did they make Richard like? Why did they make Reed look mad funny in the face? Like I didn't get it. And then when I read the background, I was just like, oh, okay, that's a little preview for the readers to, be like, yeah, that's not Reed, obviously. But yeah, sick cover. I don't know how many or when was the first cover per se where Doom is interacting with the Fantastic Four like this closely on the cover. But I like it, man. Anything like this, classic, number 10, man. I'm all for it, man. This is the classic 12-cent book right here, and I'm definitely gonna be, grabbing this up. This is definitely going in a collection, man. I got to see what the uncommon is looking like, and I really, 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 really like this uncommon. No color used on the text. Literally no color used anywhere except for, our heroes and our villain, man. So I don't know. Let me know down below, man, what you guys think so far. What do you think of the common and the uncommon? I mean, you can't go with the classic. You can't burn on the classic artwork. You know what I'm saying? But it's time to check out our rare here. All right. And this is the Veve exclusive cover. Ooh, I like how they signed it in the blue ink down here. Yeah, I like that. Okay. This is really crazy right here. Hold on a second, guys. So this is done by Ro Antonio, right? And then I believe Rain Burrito is gonna come in as the colorist. So this right here is crazy to me because just the way they split it down the middle, and then you got the blue Fantastic Four, and then the green side over there, and then Doom is on the left, which should be the green, but they made it blue, and then the green is on the Reed side, like that should be blue. Yeah, this is. I see what y'all did, man. I like this. I like this a lot, man. Let me know down below what you guys think of the rare, but it's time to check out the ultra rare. This is insanity right here. This is crazy. Oh, wow. Okay, and we got our additional signature there, letting them know I got busy on the color. I mean, Doom's hands, the metal, all of that just looks amazing. That's the one thing that I'll say about black and white covers and sketch art and stuff like that is you're not going to get that full effect. That metal, you see it you know what's going on here, but it just hits different right here. You know what I'm saying? Because of the reflections and the colors that are able to be put in there. And then, oh man, this is fire. This is, yeah. I need this in my life, man. And now you can see the contrast with the blue versus the green of Doom in the background. Fantastic 4 letters, man. I'm really, really feeling this ultra rare, man. Let me know down below what you guys think. But now it's time to check out the coveted secret rare. Oh, this is wild right here. This is sick. Damn. Thing got Doom in the air, like yo, this is crazy. And that's really Reed in there. And Doom is over here laughing at him. Oh man, this is crazy. This is hilarious work. That is diabolical work done by Doom. I gotta say, that's diabolical. Not really sustainable as far as a plan, but definitely diabolical, man. It's crazy. I don't know. It's weird. It's just so weird. All right, man. So there you guys have that, man. Let me know down below which one of these 5 cover variants is your favorite. And when you do that, what's going to happen is you're going to be entered into a Veve supported giveaway going on right now on the channel for Fantastic Four number 10. Shout out Veve Official for that. Shout out our last winner, King Marvel. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, what we got to do is figure out who our winner is for the last episode, technically, which was Fantastic Four number 9, and actually King Marvel won for the previous episode, which I think was Fantastic Four number 3. So now we need to pick the winner for this episode for number 9. And then when you guys see me again, I'm going to be picking the winner from this episode, and I can't wait to do it, man. So let me just see real quick, quick glance how many comments we had. It says about 26. So I would split that in half. You know what I mean? So listen, man, for the time being, while the channel is small, you guys have great odds to win one of these Veve supported giveaways, man, just by leaving a comment on your favorite cover rarity, right? So I could tell you right here, you might even have increased odds because I see some comments in here and they didn't follow the rules, like my man Veve Wheels. So if it comes up as Veve Wheels, he may not win. I'm just saying. All right, so we're going to copy the URL up here and we're going to go over to YouTube random comment picker. We're going to paste the link there and hit fetch. Anything goes. And tell me how many comments we got here. Oh, it loaded 23 comments. Okay. Oh, that's right. I didn't reply to all you guys this time. That's right. I didn't get to reply to all of you guys. So, but I definitely hit the like, gave you salute. I appreciate you all entering, man. Let's see who the winner is. Oh boy. Here we go again. It's my man, Majin Jesus. He said, I'm going with the rare. The sketch on this one is just nasty. But that secret rare though, that secret rare was crazy on that last one. I gotta agree with the fan, man. Congratulations. This is what I'm saying, man. You can't hate on people who consistently show up, man. Every video. And that's what makes it easier to win. You know what I mean? I'm trying to show up, be consistent, and be here for you guys to also provide the information, check things out as I'm checking it out. You know what I'm saying? And by the way, if you are new to Veve Official, you can create your account today and get a free US 10 gems to get started with. And you could do that by scanning the QR code at the beginning of the video. It's going to be there again at the end of the video. And if I can, I'm going to try and put it up somewhere over there right now. Just pause the video, scan that, or you could always just go down below in the description and use my affiliate link there, man. But yeah, shout out to Majin, man. Oh man, congratulations, bro. Congratulations. I love it. Now, real quick, before we get too far ahead, man, I gotta shout out the fam, Chris Severs, man. He is an awesome blog writer here on Go Collect, if you don't know, and yeah, he was able to hit me in the DM, and we got some Go Collect info here on our book. So CGC universal grade wise, we have 1,256 universal copies on the census of 1,444 7 total graded. So some people went outside of CGC and had theirs graded. I guess that'll be CBS, maybe PSA. I don't know. I think they're a little too new to have had that much of an impact of 100 and something books, but who knows, right? So anyway, we got no census or sales for grades 10 or 9.9. 9.8 is 3 on the census, 3 sales. Last sold in 2015 for 22,705. Chris hit me in the DMs just basically saying like, wow, you know what I mean? That's wild numbers. And again, that was back in 2015. So I think that 9.8 is going to go for a little bit more than that right now if somebody was to put it up for sale or in golden auctions or somewhere like that. So really interesting, even the eBay auction, right? So we got a 9.6 with 5 of those on the census, 7 sales. Fair market value is 14,500. Yeah, so you can see, especially in the higher grades, this book definitely commands some nice amount of money here. In an 8.5, let's just get to the middle of the pack here, because what jumps out to me is the 41 of them on the census for 23 sales, about half of those on the census with a fair market value $1,700, $500 right now. You guys can see the other figures on the screen, but I just wanted to say what jumped out for me most in looking at this was at the 7.0 level. There's 73 on the census, right? So the most here. And what's crazy is it's 41 sales, right? The fair market value is 775, but unlike everything else here, this is one of a few where the 1 year average is higher than the fair market value with 3 sold. But what else is interesting is if you were to look at the 90-day average, it might be a little misleading because the 90-day average says $397. So imagine the 1 year average is 847, but in the last 90 days, the average is 397. You're like, what's going on? Why would the book just fall off the cliff? And it's just that you got to look like really close because you'll see it's just one sold. So what that would basically be is like you see a bunch listed at 842, and then there's one guy that just is like, yo, I need to sell this right now, and he listed at 400 or whatever, and someone made an offer and it sold at 397. Or they could have, and I don't know, started at $1 and then people just slept on it and ended up closing out at 397. It's a whole bunch of different ways stuff gets sold on that platform. So anything's possible, but I would still say and agree with that fair market value of 775. It's almost like that sale hurt the average. I guess it did. It hurt the 1 year average technically. So there you have that, man. On the highest end, the 9.8, you're looking at 22K, and at a 7.0, 775. But as there's other things we got to look at. And I also want to see what this book will go for in raw format as well. So definitely want to check that out, man. So let's do that. Let's hop on over to Key Collector Comics, and here we are. So we can see, guys, we are getting really close to having our 1 through 10 book run. Let's take a look real quick and see what we already got, man. We got we got Fantastic Four #1, of course, right? We definitely have Fantastic Four #2 because that was first appearance of the Skrulls. I got that. Fantastic Four #3 we just got, right? First appearance of Miracle Man and the Fantastic Car. Fantastic Four we got. First appearance of Submariner. I think a lot of these books are still slept on right now on the app. And you guys can pay attention here to the highs right here on the screen as we work our way down. It's interesting that okay, now the high on Fantastic Four #1 is 240. And it drops off heavily, obviously, at #2 with 9,398, and then 8K for the Submariner. All right, now we're at our infamous Fantastic Four #5, first appearance and origin of Dr. Doom, first appearance of the Doombot, high of 32,000. There you go. Now, here we go to #6. I don't believe we have #6. #6 is going to be the first team up of 2 supervillains in the Marvel Universe, Doom and Submariner. Second appearance of Doom. Second appearance of Submariner in the Silver Age that had a high 4.5K. I think #7 is just a dope cover, even though it's not that significant. But I am a UFO guy, and I can't think of too many comics that have a UFO on the cover from back then. This might have been the first. I don't know. Not like the first, but in Marvel, I don't remember there being any UFOs on covers like that. And it's not that significant first appearance. Kurgo. I don't even know who the hell it is. If you do, let me know in the comments who is Kurgo. I'm sure somebody will chat GPT that. That had a high of 2.4 thousand. Here's Fantastic Four #8, which we just got. First appearance of Alicia Masters, Puppet Master, high of 2.7. Here is Fantastic Four #9, which was our last episode. That's where so the Fantastic Four went bankrupt, and Submariner offered them $1 million to come on his movie that he apparently got, and he set him up. Tried to attack him. Bad guy, man. That's my dude, though. All right, had a high of 2.4K, third appearance of Submariner in the Silver Age, and here we are to Fantastic Four #10. You can see this one even has a higher high than Fantastic Four #9, 8, 7, 6. 6 is a little bit, more significant. Second appearance of Doom. Obviously, Fantastic Four, first appearance of Doom. So it's going to be, those other ones are higher. But as far as this 10 run, once you get out of those like first appearances, you see how it starts, starts hitting the 1K and stuff like that. Here's another one we got: Fantastic Four number 12, First Battle of the Hulk and Fantastic Four. This was another one we got, which I believe was right, first appearance of Red Ghost, Russian scientist. They touched on Red Ghost in the movie, I believe, a little bit. So yeah, man, we getting some bangers, man. Who knows if we'll get? I mean, they might as well at this point fill in some of the gaps because we already got 12. You might as well give us 11, right? What else are we missing? 11, 7, and 6. I think that's it. So I mean, guys, they literally once we get 6, that literally will complete 1 through 10. Sorry, 6 and 7. We gotta get 6 and 7. 6 and 7, and then we'll be complete. So I appreciate them hitting us off. Let's dig in a little bit here. Key facts: Fantastic Four number 10, third appearance of Dr. Doom. Jack Kirby is confronted by Dr. Doom, who demands he lure Reed Richards into a trap. How does that work? How does Doom, is this breaking the fourth wall? What is going on? How is he gonna? Jack Kirby is confronted by Doom. That's crazy. I thought this was about Doom switching. Oh, so wait. Don't tell me he coerced the writer into. Yo, that deep. I don't know. Because that would be Stan Lee though, unless he's telling the artist to draw him as. Yo, if they broke the fourth wall that deep, this would be one of my favorite books of all time. Now I definitely have to read this. I have to read this, man. So as you guys just saw, we looked at cover variants. There's nothing here because there's a 1 in 25 variant coming out in 2025. If it's not out already, I'm not sure. It probably is because the movie dropped. That has a high 5, and then there's going to be a foil 2025 with a high 5, and then we have our 2 originals here. Well, not originals, there's a facsimile, and then there's the original right here with the 2.2K. I think it's kind of weird how the UK edition / original here has this type of white page look to it, and then the one we're getting, which is technically called the facsimile, on here at least, it has that blue, the regular common look. So I don't know, but I'm sure when I go to eBay, we'll be able to see which one is the official book. So let's do that now, man. I'm gonna just hit buy on eBay and see what happens, guys. Let's just see what happens. So here it pops up with our facsimile. We don't want the facsimile. Hold on. We don't want the facsimile. We don't want that. Let me hit buy on eBay on the other one. Right. Let's see what we get. I don't like what we're getting already for results. Oh, it's looking up UK edition. Let's not do that. Let's just put in CGC. How about that? See what we get here. So we got a 3.0 for 265. This is just what people are looking for right now. This is not sold listings, anything like that. Just trying to see if there's any, discrepancies between this and Go Collect or what the differences are. So we got 2 3.5s here, about 300, 4.5, 380, 2. Yeah, wow, okay. So low grade, you can get a 5.0 for 4 and change. And as you can see, the cover actually is that whitish type of cover. So that's kind of interesting. That our cover kind of honestly favors the facsimile version. That's what it looks like. What's going on? I was over here zooming in. Sorry about that. But yeah, I mean, when we look here, this is like a white cover. It's not blue.
This is fresh.
So, like I said, yeah, to me it looks like we're getting, I guess, what resembles the facsimile cover more than the original. So I don't know how I feel about that. Yeah, it's interesting that we don't have the same exact version as the original, but at the end of the day, I guess it's approved by Marvel, and what we're getting common-wise kind of favors the facsimile. I don't know how much people that collect on an app versus real-life collectors, or even potentially people in the future that would come over to the app, would really care, especially since it's approved by Marvel. So it's hard to call how much that affects things. You know what I'm saying? For me, I wish that it just, stayed on brand with what I would be able to mirror in real life. Meaning, if I splurged and bought one of these and then I projected my digital copy on top of this, they wouldn't exactly match up, right? So they're gonna be off a little bit. So then that would mean I'd be going out here and buying this instead, facsimile copy, to match my comic, if that's what I got, right? Whereas opposed to like this right here, Fantastic Four #1, this right here is a facsimile redone Kirby, but you guys get the understanding of what I'm saying. But main question is, am I stacking or slacking on Fantastic Four #10, right? So I'll tell you off the rip that total editions 3,000 is fairly low, but within 30 days, if this doesn't sell out, that's going to be even lower. And as usual with these books listed at $6.99, I think that a lot of people, I just don't think the 30-day burn and the effect of that has really sank into a lot of people. I suspect that people are going to sleep on this one, and just like #9, I think I could look in the market after this drop and see them on the floor for around 2 gems. And I saw some pretty nice mint numbers too. It's only 3,000, so how bad is it, right? As far as this drop, man, I think I might be pulling a lever on this one myself. And to be honest, I like this secret rare, but ultra rare is a banger. And for $6.99, I just don't mind going for it. I might hit a significant mint number. I think I'm all in on this one, man. In the aftermarket, definitely see targeting my common over here. And I don't know about you guys, but I don't think I need to say a lot about this ultra rare, man. This thing that just speaks for itself. Like, it's just ridiculous. The signatures, like, I need all of that. I will say what I like too is on the rare Mr. Antonio, right? He used that blue pen. I like that blue marker. Lodge Antonio, I like that. And then for down here, he went with the white, right? And then our colorist got to use the blue. I just like little stupid stuff like that, guys. You know what I'm saying? See how I bounce off the suit, like the blue? Little weird stuff. That goes a long way with me, man. So there you have it, man. As far as Fantastic Four #10, your man Dr. Strange is gonna be stacking. And let me know down below which one of these 5 cover rarities is your favorite, man. Good luck on the drop if you're going for it. So, Dr. Strange, all things strange, is out. Thank you.